What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, I cut off on that last one, man. You know, knew it was coming. Shoot, I played the game right, so I'm gonna play with him. All right, check it out. So we continue with the court. Check it out. So, um, we just it's the reform that I look at. All right. Why do I bring this up? Because it brings me into the next my next subject that I want to talk about, and that's justice reform. All right. Going into how can we change? How do we change as society, as civilians? How can we help to change this to support and build a better system or build on a system that it's a good system. We have a good system. America has one of the best systems. That's why we are who we are, because the systems that we have. The problem is the systems that we have the wrong people in them. We know it. We know it on everything because it's our mothers, our fathers, our uncles, our aunt. We hear the stories because they brag, oh yeah, I had to put this person, I had to do this, I had to do that, and da da da, and, blah, blah, blah. And they not looking at their own life. People ain't looking at their own life. Let me tell you something. I'm saying this. I need people to understand. Because what people forget, they want to throw the hamper and throw the unjust and be mean and rotten and everything to people who are just trying to do the best they can in their life. Whether they got to function on something, off something, whatever, and they can do it, they just trying to be the best thing in their life, right? And they make a hiccup over there, and they go in front of people, and we think some of us in our raggedy minds and our limited thinking think that the people we go in front of, that they so holy and down, that they doing even, man, and we realizing something. You better look around with these judges sitting up here getting booted off the bench because of the madness they've been doing for so many years. You sitting up there busting somebody for a DUI and you got 10 down your sleeve, but you only got caught for one. We sitting up there putting people away from marijuana and stuff, but you go in your house and you got the delivery service serving to you. We're talking about Mr. Kingpin drug dealer, but he's his number one customer. Come on, man. What are we talking about? There was a governor out there said, man, I think, hey, you know how you stem this stuff up? Limit the terms. We getting judges in there and they stay in there 10, 15, 20, 30 years, all their life. And we sitting up there looking at them like they're gods and not understanding these are people that do the same trash that you do. They just don't get caught. Nobody look at them. Nobody picking up that robe saying, whoa, man. You just like a revenue service. You do this just to see that money keep circulating. You ain't in here being justified on any of the terms you're doing or anything. You care less about the people. But then you talk to somebody like myself, so you got to understand, I'm not supposed to be, the law is not for me. The law is put on me. Better know about booty. That's where we are. But I'm trying to figure out when do we come past that? Because it ain't booty the same booty that was booty like me. Better look that word up. Because I ain't talking about booty on your backside. Same color, treating you the same way. You wondering who pulling them strings like that? Reform of the justice system. How do we get it? I'm talking to my aunt. It was a year ago. I talked to her in a while. Very sad. Just like me, though I credit my mom with a lot, you know what I'm saying, my intelligence, intuition, all that stuff, all that. I see that when I was around when she had me around her siblings, my aunt and all them, they're the ones that instilled a lot of in my younger youth, because she was young too. You know what I'm saying? I was with my mom, she was young too. You know what I'm saying? So, but my aunt, older, in her 90s and stuff, she was savvy with it. You know what I'm saying? And some of the things she said, baby, you gotta stop. I know you're on the international plane because you're in that military at a high level and stuff, but I need you to start focusing on local. And I was like, Mom, I'm moving around. You know, I can't really focus on local, you know what I'm saying, as much as I like to. He said, but I understand where you're getting at, because that's where you make changes and moves and stuff, where you stay and live and stuff. So, in looking at the local, and we talking about voting and stuff, it's like, when you talk to somebody like me about voting, it's like, what does it change? I've been around 52 years and I ain't seen voting change too much of nothing. other than continue to keep the consistent rat wheel going. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. The voting, like, okay, we know we got this corrupt fool in here or this corrupt fool in here, and let's vote another one in here and be like, they didn't do nothing but jump on the same corrupt system, and because it benefits them and it benefits the system, they ain't trying to change it. So they like, we'll go on. You just got a nicer person in the system. At one point, you just had an asshole over there, just you know what I'm saying. Now you got and still stabbing you the same damn way. Still stabbing you the same way. Smile in your face, stab you in your back. So the reform. We talk about voting and stuff. I listened to Ricky Smiley, not Ricky. I'm sorry about that. Steve Harvey. He gave a compelling understanding of why we should vote as minorities and stuff like that. And I agree. I promise I agree on everything on why we should vote, because our ancestors died for it, because our ancestors strive for it, because it's one of the components of being equal, feeling like you're equal in this world. We know. Even though we know we're not, we just said that on paper. Right? Because the equal justification does not show in the laws that you pass, America. Your civil rights laws on black people and all that stuff, you ain't updated them, be nothing. We had to twist arms, and George Floyd had to die in the street for you to give us that little sprinkle of justification, while you hand out openly and willingly and happily to other cultures and pass laws like that. Koreans, you need Orientals. Hey, who else other than the black folks who need some rights around here? But because I see behind the veil and many others don't, the reason why you don't pack no black laws because it's black people that's running the law any goddamn way. Some of y'all got this twisted. You think up there is a different color. It is not. Nope, it's not. And when you see that and come to that flourishing, you'll stop with the racism and the bullcorn, because they promote the racism down here, but they don't. They play with it up there. Oh, you hear what such and such said in his statement, said something racist. See how they do? When the elite somebody, you out of bounds. We're going to check you on that. We don't play that up here. Hey, such and such in his comedy said that. See how they check it? That's all they do. And it get fixed. Because that person gets booted out the elite or transformed as, I'm sorry, I said the N-word and I won't do it again. While down here, they like seeing, hey, he called you a nigga. Hey, he called you a hunk. Fight. Also, you don't look up here. Y'all some dirty, messy, rotten. Boy, y'all doing the most. Half y'all should be in jail. But you ain't, because your revenue keep. And just like you, like your acting, singing, catching football, shooting basketball, you got something to offer. I just hit the nail on the coffin, y'all. See, your built society in America is, if you got something to offer to it, whether good or bad, you stay. Don't be fucked with. You stay. You good. You help the theater act go. When you down there complaining, you down there want some changes. Man, make it hard on that food down there. Make his electric bill go high as hell. Make everything just hard on. Don't give him nothing. He rotting y'all. He gonna poison y'all. Why he unhappy? The hell is it to be happy about? People out here manipulating, getting over. The money funny. It's like we really are playing with Monopoly money now. What we talking about? Nobody care about nobody. Just consolidate your bill thing. That was a setup. What we talking about? So companies can make money. What company? The same company running that damn thing. What you talking about? Same people. Just went from JC Penney's to debt consolidate. Am I talking too much? Just went from dollar store, just went from this store, that store, these stores is closing down to help loan sharks. Come on, y'all. Oh, you think they're giving you the money to keep the money keep going like that? So we forming our laws, the way we doing things, how we treating people, each other and stuff. How some people, making other people because they don't like them or care about them, make them work hard in their life, and confusion. You ain't bringing no confusion. No confusion. I had to go do them 24 years in that hot box that man's army to understand how to get me to show this right here that you in right here. What you think about it? Chaotic. Can you handle it? Man, come on, Stan. Come on, T. At one point in time, I had to handle 500 dang soldiers, man, in so many different attachments. Try being the first side chasing down special forces dudes that they lead themselves. You trying to keep them alive. They eating something. They say, make sure they all right. Make sure they don't kill themselves. Make sure they ain't out with them toys and stuff. Cause they seeking Taliban. They seeking all on. They want to get in fights first on. I'm like, so man, why you putting me with these kids? Wow, I ain't got time to chase grown ass men. But I had to do that. I had to experience all that to deal with them. You know what now? Chaotic, misunderstood type behavior running around here. People acting like, hey, keep the rat wheel going. No, don't shut the rat wheel down. We can't change. Why we can't change? Change your damn self. That's why I employed the therapy room. Because hopefully this will get people who think they high and mighty with their descriptions of who they are, whether you senator, president, I don't care. You came through the same way down here I did and anybody else. Applaud you and honor you for your accolades and being who you are, the leader. But boy, when you get above yourself and poison the well, where we can't even drink the water, eat the food, breathe the air, because we got people just don't give a damn. They talking climate control. But you don't see a damn thing changing. We can't even fix Michigan water problem. But we talking good. And we talking about what? Vote again. This where I get to, people. Every year we come around. Vote. Get out and vote. Get out and vote. People work so boy, let me stop. Boy, Sean, please. The spirit coming through me, baby. I'm telling y'all. They open me up and I'm that fool for it, man. You stand in your power, man, or you don't stand. We work in this country so hard. Pay attention to vote when they come around and vote. Look at the money they spend. Volunteers out there got shirts, stations. They do better than they did on the voters. The voting machine do better than the COVID machine on giving the shots and all that. COVID couldn't get everybody to get a shot, but that voting machine come around, everybody got a pamphlet on their house, car in their hands, talked to by something. And how long is that? Up till the vote. So voting ain't till November 8th, and they just spend how much money each candidate, this candidate, that candidate, the government, you, boom, boom, vote. What are we voting for? What are we voting for, Steve? The same bull BS. So the rat wheel, to make sure the rat wheel got a rat in it? What are we voting for? What's the purpose? Because rights are not being taken seriously. Because the things that need to be changed in this world ain't changing. Because the same system, get a nice suit, boom, boom, go on stage, talk a good game. Please talk a good game. Can you out-talk this person? Can you out-manipulate and lie this person? We're going to fix climate control, and I'm going to put this, and we're going to do this. We're going to fix the water in Michigan, and I'm going to spend this much money on this, and then they get in there and what they do. Remember, boy, Sean. We just now getting some base so we can go see if some of us can qualify for letting the eligibility of the thievery college system back in the 80s and stuff and 90s that stole from young people with personal loans, Perkin loans and stuff, 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds sitting at desks with grown-ass folks getting manipulated out their money, futuristic money. With high interest loans. But we got to put an application in now to get that white clean. What are we voting for? While we watch other systems, banks get bailouts. Car dealerships get bailouts. Plants, institutions get bailouts. It seems like every time the American people want to need a bailout for the system falling. Oh, we're gonna give you this amount of money, COVID, because COVID we're gonna pay that back. Oh, this is why your taxes are so high now, because we fronted you that money back in. But what about the banks? You fronted, took care of them. And all these other entities, they ain't paying no money back. And also, how you know the goddamn wedding. How you pay billions and billions of dollars back? We take this, but that's what Roy Hayes and Articulate Young Men last night wanted to listen to. We take it. We do. We take it because we have no other recourse. But I promise to you on everything I love, I feel it in me. I feel it in my soul. I see it with these kids. They're not about this system. They see through it. And we're more encouraging people like myself. We're not going to walk around just, oh, yeah, we got to vote. Vote for who? Why are we voting for you? What are you going to do? Matter of fact, yeah, you tell me all this, but what we're going to do is we're going to hold you on a year term, and you don't fulfill some of them goddamn wishes. Then after that year, we're coming back to the goddamn voting thing, and we're going to let you, with the catch people that you was going against, so we can make sure we getting the right people in there. See how it works? But not sitting up there steady letting rotten, manipulative, cash-hungry people run our system to the ground. That's what we've done. That's what we've done. You know that's what we've done because we're in our own houses and we don't care about each other. We got family, don't even care about families. That's facts. Whether it be COVID or before that or traditional just BS, the cycle of BS. And I keep telling you, it's back to what I was talking about, back to me, back to understanding what I know. It's therapy, man. Ain't nobody getting over each other therapy. Ain't nobody caring about each other themselves. You know what I'm saying? You don't make it. Keep pushing them. Because I see my eye open up more. And people are right. I'm not out here for everybody. A lot of people think, you people president, you trying to be there. No. Trying to horn, baby. I'm that trumpet, baby. I'm that whistle. Because I understand the pressure that is put on me, not too many other people can handle, man. Not too many other soldiers who've been down that grind, looked across that water, sacrificed for us. So you fools over here to do what you do. That's why I say to people, hey, no, please don't keep that to yourself. I've got all my accolades, awards, everything from my military service and all that. So I don't need nobody to tell me, thank you for your service. You keep that put in your pocket because you really don't mean it. A lot of y'all. It's just a beautiful, politically correct thing to say. And I'm telling you right now, it hurts a lot of our feelings because you show us how you really feel. It's the bottom line. America's always showed me how they really feel about me. I ain't never been walked around this motherfucker thinking America love me. Never. That's why my mama taught me well. Love yourself, baby. Love yourself, baby, because that world out there don't love you. But to the understanding of, I say to myself, well, if you know that, why you do what you do? Man, there's so many people like me that we know that it's a balancing act in this world, because if it wasn't, then there would be no good people on this earth. Nobody on it. And there are a whole lot of great people out there. So it's a balance in that. You just got to find them. Because a lot of times when you think the darkness will over volume, over light, the light by its antics, manipulation and character assassination. That's why you see a lot of people coming on Facebook and all that. He this, and then don't know not a damn thing about me. Just live with me. Think they know me. You don't know me. No. All the ones that can say this word in their mouth, ask them about their own life. Many of y'all have looked in them and see, man, that's a pot car and a kettle black. I come to this one, young people that's looking at marriage. The naiveness that I have to allow myself to entertain is this. First, I'm gonna do me to my best ability in my heart, in my inner, and what I want. All right, I've always ran like that, walked like that, walked that path. So marriage was not a handicap, or you got you get married, man, you got ball and weight on you. I never looked at it like that. Never. I looked at it humbly as that I'm able to share a special understanding with somebody, right? And it's ours. And it's our world and universe. We can construct it, build, grow any way we want to. Beautiful, right? So I never looked at it though going to a marriage and like, oh, I'm gonna get a divorce, or if I get a divorce, this gonna happen. And I never went in it with the intentions of it wasn't gonna last or whatever. I went in full-hearted. You see what I'm saying? Even in this last one, I can tell people that it wasn't my heart doing it. It was my inner being like, bro, he just passed. That rock that you felt, you had to show, you know what I'm saying? That, man, I'm not a thief. I'm not a criminal. I'm not that little kid from California that don't know no better. I can do this too right here. You know what I'm saying? That's what my father was in my life for. You know what I'm saying? To show Sean, help Sean get on the path that, okay, you ain't got to destroy yourself, young dude. All right. That's the energy he provided for me. Okay. So in that energy, I explained that, man, one of the guys say you're somebody who don't like to be alone. No, I'm not. I don't. Hell no. And you show me the person who loves being alone just to be alone. I just want to be alone like all the time. I love it. I don't think there's too many of them exist. Everybody want to be around somebody once, twice, a week, a month, something. You know what I'm saying? So I really believe that's something. If you're alone like that, then teach it on. Monk you or hermit you. But no, I'm not that individual. But can I? Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. When a lot of us don't go on that tour and you're alone, shit. All right. When you go to your bed, you know what I'm saying? You sitting around looking around. Ain't nobody laying with you. Tai chi cha cha. You got your friends out there, but you don't want to mess with them because they've been in war, battles, touring, doing all that with you. You trying to get away from each other. So I'm talking about. So for me, it's easy. And I can do it pleasantly, humbly. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes down to, is this how you want to live? Nah, hell no. Nah. Hell no. Nah. I need the most beautiful creatures in this that God got to possess, got down here with on. I need to get one. I need to share the affection, the love, boom. I need that to be back on me because that I understand what that is. That is me when I look in the mirror. That's what made me. That is the 100 of my 50. I'll keep saying it. The woman, she is the ultimate. She is the cherry my music. Earth, wind, fire, water, supreme being. Her. I can't create no civilization, even though these fools down here praying with it and all that stuff, manipulate, they ain't gonna go far. I might just looking at them like, okay. Got you some artificial development over here. Okay, got you. That's gonna go all wrong. You'll see. Just like everything else that they try to create around here on a godly level. Okay. So the lesson I've learned in it is take the institutions law principles serious. If not, they're gonna hurt you and bite you in the long run. Bottom line. These laws are not prescribed for us. They're prescribed on you. You have no advice to put in it pertaining whether you vote for the hey judge, can you it just like you go to law school for it and you could be a judge and you or go to lawyer and you that's how they did. You know what I'm saying? But to think that we vote for somebody and then that vote because we vote for that person, we're gonna get a fair deal, fair shake. Man, baby, stop playing with you. The law ain't made for you. It's designed to do what it's doing to us. Don't want him in the society like that fool up or kill him. We learn. I appreciate you. I hope in my messages, I know that I'm coming to be a little bit more lighter, a little bit more with the energy of not flipping out with my words, cussing, blah, blah. It's just passionate. If you do see that at some time or point, um, not angry. You know, a lot of people beat me out to be angry because I engage with them. You mess with my energy, and I know it, feel it, know for a fact, it ain't no qualms about it. I'm gonna be in your energy. You're not just gonna piss in my cornflakes and your cornflakes stay nice and tasty and sugary and nah, hell no, you're gonna drink piss too. So we're here at the point. Need help, people. I take constructive criticism the best. The best. Either I take it, I let it flick to me, stick to me, man, DMT on it, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you're sticking that body in my membrane. So like that, expand my thinking, expand the growth of my brain. I'm good with it. Good or bad. Whether I like what a lot of people are saying, because some of the stuff at not right now, 75%, I'd be like, man, these fools. But then in the 75%, there's some people in there spitting some stuff that I might not like, but they tell the truth. And I gotta be like, man, yeah, it hit hard, but you know what? It's just real. And I gotta adhere to that. I'm gonna say this, and I'm just gonna leave this. I know what my purpose is, and everybody has their own purpose. But there's some people on here, man, that's trifling. I'm gonna be honest with you, and you discolor. You get on here and you down our kids, our children, man, our seeds, these people that you know why the condition they in and they doing what they doing. Whether it be Rico, they in jail, they singing, they rapping, they doing, they entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Got it. But if you ain't got nothing positive, uplift them and reason why you doing in your purpose, then you ain't shit to me. But a part of the problem. Because you don't like yourself, and that makes you that helps you not like the kids that you see that look just like you, and you look in the mirror and stand. Hopefully something encourage you to bring the fruit out, to bring the best out, man. To talk about somebody's problem and then what they did, but not give any positive input on okay how we trying to help this bigger picture in society, but just shit on our beautiful people. That's something I can't do, man. We learned something in the military, man. We learned, hey, you're gonna beat them up. You're gonna eat them up. You're gonna eat your new recruit up. You're gonna eat your new booty up. Your E1, E2 in there. He don't know no. She don't know no better, right? So you're gonna eat them up because you got this rough edge. It just came out that civilian life, so it's rough. So what you trying to chisel it down? Boom. Get a little professionalism. Boom. Get a little confidence in them. Boom. Get a little esprit de corps in them. You know what I'm saying? Courage, respect. And putting that on them, you building them back up. Builders. That's why military people so they can get in that high level, man, is so effective because they are the ones that master understanding how to break that down and then build it back up. That's why drill sergeant in the military is so important to us. Them are the ones we lean on. So thank you for them drill sergeants out there, man. Just doing it. Because they're the ones that break the soldier down initially. You know what I'm saying? Then you get to the permanent duty station, then the chief, you got the chief, section chief, the platoon sergeant, the first sergeant, the commander, you got all the platoon leaders and all these leaders and stuff, and they breaking that one individual down. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole bunch of them. We're breaking them down in our own little better way. And it works because when we come out that military, man, what we get? Okay. And I say, there's some mothers out there, and I don't want to be disrespectful because there's some mothers and families and fathers that lost their loved ones to the military, and they don't think like that. They think and look at the military like, you made me lose my child. So I humbly exhort my heart to you because I understand that side too, truly do. And in that, as a leader, I apologize to you for the failure of a system that I glorified at one time. It did well by me. I don't want to say I glorified it, but did well by me and my family. For me to sit up there and lie and say, nah, Army, man, you crazy as hell. To those folks, you see the numbers are down in the military recruiting. It ain't no, I said this stuff. Many people saying this stuff a year ago. And nobody want to go on. And nobody want to do all this kind of stuff because the reason is it's the people, y'all. We didn't have deaths and stuff on the installations. People dying unnecessary. Why are my soldier dying? And I'm first one sitting up here, and I'm retired, and I'm sitting up listening to soldier die, soldier on the sitting over there outside the post dead, the land, and soldier got shot here. But why? This crap wasn't happening when I was in there. Leadership, the people. 5 years ago, Army Times, you don't believe me? Go look on your computer. 5 to 10 years ago, the Army Times put out some toxic NCOs, toxic leadership, being booted out, forced to retire. Forced to retire, get out. Kicked out and all that stuff. Why you're recruiting low? You allow too much madness. You allow too much of that civilian sector to come into and determine how the Army is going to be ran, and what let them color their hair, and let them this, and let them have this card, and you stressed out. Okay, you ain't got to go to war. You how long? Give them medical discharge. You only been in a year. This PTSD, it's too high. Give them 100%. Give them 100%. She ain't been no combat. Ain't led no soldier. Can't even lead themselves down the street. But they can't sit on your couch, use the system, manipulated it, get out in a year or two on 100% disability for life. Pay attention. But then you get somebody like First Line Sherman, 6 tours. Two peacekeeping. Bosnia, first one, Herzegovina, Macedonia, right? Or Kosovo, whatever you want to call it, 6 months. Iraq, Afghanistan. 24 years. Went in at 22. Retired at 45. Y'all think I got any illnesses? Any problems? Broke toe, busted knee, accident, get diabetes. Didn't have high blood pressure before I came in the military. Didn't have high cholesterol. Didn't have diabetes. Leave the military, like so many of us, in good standing, great standing, not good, great. What did you make? Highest EA? Oh my God, first sergeant. Oh my God, sergeant first class. Oh my God, staff sergeant. Any NCO, any soldier that did over 20 years, oh my God, great, thank you so. You know how I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna ensure you get your benefits. You sacrifice. You sacrifice. We don't have to, I shouldn't, as a doctor, sit here and scrutinize. You say your knee, you say you had operation toe. Oh, got that toe, got it. Okay, yeah, see your toe, see your scar, but we only gonna give you 10% on it. I know we can give you 40. I know we can give you 40. The scale say we can give you 40. We only gonna give you 10. It ain't as bad as we think it is. Oh, you didn't have diabetes coming in, you got diabetes going out, and you're on insulin. Oh, and the regs say soldier go on insulin, automatic 50-40%. Automatic caused due to being in the military, going overseas, eating unscheduled, not eating sometimes, not enough water. Okay, 1 bottle of water a day. Blah. What organization he's working with? The Army. Oh, okay. But the soldier, you wonder why we got these disgruntled vets, because we watch the soldiers who manipulated the system. I know some of y'all looking at me like, this fool, he just mad. He just wants this confirmation. My last percentage 2 months ago, trying to get this 10%. I guess I gotta die. I gotta be halfway in my casket and halfway out to get this 10%. But I went in there and I got mama with me sitting right there. Nurse told me, composition pension. This composition and pension, this is where you go to find out if you qualify. They evaluate your illnesses, whatever is wrong with you, what you described in there. They evaluate to see if it meets the requirement to you get a percentage for your disability. I stated the same thing to that lady because the lady was asking me, Mr. Sherman, we haven't seen you in a while on your diabetes and your health. We're concerned about your health and your diet and all that. And I'm looking at this lady like, ma'am, I don't think you want to go down this road with me. No, that we it's about you. We're here for you. Ma'am, I've been in this office 3 times. This is my first time seeing you, but I've seen you in this office with the other ones, composition. If you saying you care about us, okay. Your composition and pension, not nurse for the dietitian, this and you come in here and you rectify people eligible. So we're talking about me getting a percentage that should be due to me based off of the things, the elements that I have. You sitting here talking to me about I ain't been here and done dietitian because the paperwork that you see and asking me, Mr. Sherman, why? And I'm sitting up here asking you, why can't I get my goddamn disability? Excuse my French. You see the records. This is what she said. I understand where you're coming from. And yeah, your A1C 7 something. But because I'm not living my life how the Army, we giving you this. What you giving me is killing me. Makes me worse. Makes me not have want to have a sexual appetite. Makes me balloon up like a balloon. Your prescriptions, your insulin. But I still got diabetes. And I still take your metformin, your 1 pill or whatever that I feel, okay, when I need that, I take that. My blood pressure pills, stuff like that. I ain't trying to die. But take them at the volume that y'all want. No. This stuff don't correlate with me. Might work for somebody else, but I understand me. But you'll go and take care of a E1, E2, who I know very well don't got the articulate, can't speak, but you guys are, well, we can't, this the excuse, this was given to me. We can't determine when, it's our world. I ain't the one to sit up here and determine if somebody manipulating or lying against the system. If the person come in and they say they got a back problem, and I even if I see that and I heard this last night too, but hold on. Even if I see that they show indications that they did, but if they do just the bare minimum of bending over like that, that's all I can write down and woo. You're the one who determines if the person is ill or not. But you saying the person faking the funk because she's basically giving me clues. Miss Sherman, just come in here and act like you just is messed up. And we all know. I ain't gonna play the game with you. We all know. Veteran, we all talk. We talk amongst each other. This is what we say. Hey man, when you go in there and you want your PTSD, you know that you go in there, you act like you. And I'm just sitting there like, I sacrificed my life to go act like I'm fucked up, and I'm sitting there fucked up. I sacrificed my life in the artillery world where shells just boom, boom. We wake up, boom, we shooting gun, boom, boom, at the highest volume. Y'all, some of y'all live in the hood. Imagine that sitting up right next to your gun. I'm sitting right next to the gun, sending the data to him. Boom, 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 boom. That's all we hear. And to go to somebody hearing and then them to tell you, no, ain't nothing wrong with your hearing. I'm 53 and know that this left ear don't hear like this right here. Period. Put the headphones in. I'm put so many headphones. Like, man, your headphones the same. All these headphones, the same. The left side don't work as well as the right side. I'm like, you can sit up there and believe that crap if you want to, Sean. Oh, yeah, you diabetic, and yeah, your A1C is high, but your leg ain't been chopped off. You ain't lost the arm. You ain't dying enough for us. Or we just don't want you to have 100%. Not you. And me knowing fully well that one of my exes, they friends and all, when you hire that military people and you know people and network and all that stuff, and these people, the people that you work with that didn't like you because you rose in they arena high, and you're a 13 Delta, they 13 Bravo, they wife work at the VA, work down at Temple, they work in the VA. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Who's Who Blues Crew. Once again, go back to voting and all this stuff. For what? For what? We just putting the same corrupt people, same bad apple, and not gonna change. Ain't not gonna change. And people don't want change. That's what Sean understand quickly. If I've learned anything this year, there's a lot more that don't want change. Period. Not because change is good or whatever. They don't want change. Because if we change, then you're gonna see a lot of messed up stuff. Why it's changing? Why that change? Because this was doing good, and then a lot of people gonna get exposed. That's why a lot of people don't want change. Because they don't want to be exposed for their crap. Why this new person here? Why that? We had rotten. And we gotta tell the truth on ourselves, man. If we really want a better system. In every avenue. Where we doing? That's why people feel the system falling and all that stuff, because they see, Almighty ain't gonna, Almighty done. Almighty done. Almighty gonna bring the people in that's gonna continue griping. You can cut necks off here. You can cut children. Think you doing something. You making martyrs. You ain't gonna do nothing but make martyrs. Because people gonna look like, why they get rid of him? Or why they understand? A lot of these people y'all think Cassandra Bland's and a lot of these folks that passed along, these are people that were conscious to a lot of you. Need to go back and do some of your history, man. Some of these people, outspoken people, they got put in position to take them out. That's just the bottom line. I think I know a lot of us know that. But what I will not do is sit up here and allow people to play with our emotions and hearts and make it say it's a racism thing. White people did it. No. If a white person killed a black person, you can best believe it was pushed and galvanized by the force behind it. Now, I'm not saying, that's not me, Sean, saying that there is no racist. There is ignorant race of people who want to spew ignorance. And that's another thing I tell people, let's quit calling it racism, because racism is too good of a name. We need to give racism a nasty name, like something just like disgusting, that when you call that person, they go within themselves. Because when you're a racist, some people's bred as a badge on. Yeah, at least I'm part of some group. I'm accepted somewhere. So yeah, racist. Yeah. And ready to, spew on that. or whatever. Or say, no, I ain't no racist, and then boom, boom, but then do racist things, say racist things, be racist. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no racist. You just don't like human beings. You don't like a human being. We got us saying we don't like a human being to thrive, strive, be better, do better, look better. None of that. That's the wrong. Ain't racism. Just don't. When you look at hey, man, he black. I don't like him. No, he black. Got a car, Lambo, money, jewelry, bomb on. I ain't got that. I'm white. This society belongs to me. I own it. Whatever. I don't like you. Hey, man. That's how I go. Man, Cat Daddy come from a good family. Black, go to good store, good school, blah blah. No, food. Brother, you don't like him because you raised in the ghetto, the hood, whatever. You know that you looking at that white dude over there, that means Mercedes, whatever. He 15, 20 years old. You just mad because you ain't in that condition right there. Ain't because he white. You see he got called this, that. You watch TV, same thing, and you polarized by what you see on TV, your superficial, your materialistic world and all that stuff. And you see that white person over there. So you like that white boy got to do that and white people, and it's a white thing. It ain't a white thing. Yo, you need to get out your condition. I know your mom and daddy them got you living in the ghetto, but what you need to use instead of being, oh, it's a race thing. The white man got you ain't got you in the ghetto. White man ain't got you not going to job. White man ain't under black man. Ain't nobody stopping. No, we stopping ourselves with the facade that somebody else got our job. So that's why I say, when we talking about vote, when the top spew the bull to come down and trickle down to the bottom. And it comes. No immigration. Shut the wall. Shut the... Man, who come? You talking about no immigration, man? Man, you better let them find agriculture, the people that know about agriculture more than my black ass. Because I don't know about no farm, irrigate, and all that. Go plow, do this, go pick the strawberries, get fruit, and all that stuff. I'm too far this way up there outside myself because I forgot about gardening, agriculture, and all that stuff that was prominent with us. Let these beautiful people come in here and do their business so we can eat right. So these supermarkets, the fresh produce section can be straight. Ain't been straight since, has it? I'll tell y'all, man. Try to tell you something. So bump it. Bump the racism, man. Try to die it much as you can. Learn each other. Learn about each other. Because it ain't racism. It's just don't know each other. Right? Don't know each other. My stupid butt. I need to look for different variety of folks around because I want to know about the Amish and all these other sects that dissect, not dissect, but take themselves away from the system. Just tell them about their culture and stuff. We need to learn from them. Amish, they sit up there and got many wives and this and that, and they can do this and that. Yeah, and they can get away with it to live their life the way they want to and stuff like that. It must be what do we not know? Okay, you looking at the bad. Society gonna always make you look at the bad and stuff because it's not a part of what they want to do. See what I'm talking about? But then we don't look at the good at shit. And the kids don't grow up all on drugs, retarded, look stupid, all that. You got ones that choose to stray away because they don't want to be part of a system that you dictate who I marry and all this stuff. Okay, got it, whatever. But they're able to build the way they want to build. Okay. So yeah, Mr. Hayes, we get together, Zoom. You got a good group, man. Love it. I just need time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be lugging my mama all around the world and stuff and all that stuff because I got energy and I want to do this and do that. So I'm putting my building blocks together just like everybody else, trying to get on this, get past this COVID and stuff, the condition they put us in and stuff like that, and level above it and not let the madness gear us to thinking that we cannot do certain things because we can. Right? And not in a way, never wanted to go be somebody who go against the system to be just to do it and just for trying to, in a healthy way, man, want to work with the system so badly, man, because we do. I promise you, we have a beautiful system. America has the best system. Why else all the other countries want to come here, even in our dysfunctionness? they still want to come in. They talk crazy about it. Hey, man, and be the first ones at Disneyland, Great America, Water World, Theater, here, there, Opera. They be the first ones. See what I'm talking about? So we have a beautiful system, man. It's just us, the people. This is us. We got to believe in our system, be and live in our system. We got to bring our women up, and as we doing it, and beautiful women, I swear to you on everything. I love everything, every energy I see from them. I see women out there want to be leaders, and that's what we need. That's what we need. That'll tone down the just testosterone and the fighting, the wars, the argument, and stuff. I ain't saying that the women ain't gonna go in the argue. They're gonna fight. They just but they're gonna do it in a savvy way, man. Oh yeah, they're gonna be yeah. I hope man, shoot. I want to sit at the table, shoot, yep, just to listen, be a fly on the wall, to get the instructions, to get the wisdom. Okay, this is what y'all. Okay, let's go. Because there's the peace. There's the understanding of how to bring the kids up and better them. I mean, how can you take the authority and understanding of growth from the woman and not have her involved fully when the growth is in her, when the growth is her? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. But that's man's destructive behavior, wanting to do it his way, wanting to keep control. We get off from under that foot. Get your foot off our neck. So I come with truth to power, man. I hope that helped with a lot of my energy. Where it comes from is my therapy. I will no longer allow myself to hold things inside myself that will destroy my inner being, that will hurt my walls, you know what I'm saying, of me, my understanding. And I encourage each and every one of y'all. Not so much to become out and be dismissive. If you ain't got nothing to offer, then hold yourself. You ain't got no solutions to it, hold yourself. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't for me to say, because freedom of speech is everything. All right? And they're trying to take that away. Right? I encourage a lot of y'all, watch who we vote for. Somebody I know for a fact that I will not vote for is somebody like DeSanto out of Soto, whatever his name is, out of Florida. All right? No, couldn't do it. Heard him talk about freedom of speech, wanting to take critical thinking out of schools, or took it out of Florida and all that stuff. I ain't down with that. You have to watch the Republicans. That's why I'm willing to listen to somebody like Beto O'Rourke, because change is transforming, is evolving. We have to watch the Republicans, because yes, the Republicans, as they fight against the stem of the crap that the Democrats do, and they're all the same party and stuff. They just do it different things, different ways and stuff. But one checks the other, you know what I'm saying? And the only thing that not the only thing, there's several things, but one of the things that upsets me about Republicans is Republicans are more active, and they'll get on the ground, all right? And they're more closer to the understanding of the people, you know, all right? That's how I feel. Whereas the Democrats are more elitist and, liberals, stuff like that, cool. But with Republicans want to stay in the past. Republicans want to continue with the traditional conundrum that it's not serving nobody, all right? But the things I believe in with the Republicans is principles, values, morals, and things like that they won't waver with. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I stay in the middle with both sides, because both guys got that hand. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm just a Sean. Who gonna do right? Who out here look like, they got their heart in it, and they just ain't trying to be the most with the euphoria. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at that. All right. But the Republicans also, you have to work, man. Y'all have that stigma, it stays with you. That you were the the black party at one time. You started off, all right. It just is what it was, you know what I'm saying? And then you gravitated over there with the wrong kind, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And I hate saying this, but both parties have the disease in it, all right, of that particular group that like to run around them sheets. I don't know how to say it. So, but Republicans, you have it more the stain on you, all right, and because you continue it on into the, you go, and we understand Donald Trump now. Many of us at one point we did. You have to have the antics and have to have fire in you to get things to change. And I have to be honest with you, a lot of the things that I seen Mr. Trump do, I'm down, because change. Don't talk about it. Trump like, I don't want to hear all that. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I know everybody got their each and own what he like about him, all that stuff. But Trump didn't show us nothing. But I need y'all to hear this. Trump didn't show us nothing of behavior of his family going to that White House, other than what all them families was doing in that White House and more. Trump allowed this stuff to be highlighted to show American people. This is how these fools run. I'm gonna clean the swamp out. And we might not have liked how he went about it and calling everybody shithole nations and this and that. That was just antics. I seen that. That was antics. Cause Doug, he talk about this. I'm gonna be over here squashing this and squashing it and looking at this and squashing. And you know he was squashing because they got him all up in the impeachment. They got him out. You done did this. You done been with this woman. You done did this. Put all this business out. Cause why? Ask yourself why. Because of now, everybody being exposed. That Trump done opened the door to the White House, open the door, lift the carpet up to the wall, the false wall, the back there holding all the millions down in the basement, all them with the senators, general go, all that, and they lobbying about your money and Trump stole the night. Trump let that stuff. Let you see that he made $90 million and he ain't tell y'all where it was. That's how they do every time they do elections and they make that bundle of money and you be like, they made $90 million for us. They gonna figure for who? Fool, you ain't in there. Your bank account ain't on that list. That's what Trump did. Trump said, "This how your capital that you think this so great. This how it ran." Then the savviness of the whole circle showed you really think America protected. You really think all these guns, all this, that this is really what it is. Okay. Let me show you this January 6th. And all of us sitting up there looking at it like, yeah. They went into and they did this and they and you telling me you still don't think this stuff was staged and to show you and me this system is just what it is? When you got a senator sitting on stage with his wife saying, that wasn't what it was. I don't know how they just had flags and poles. Sir, I know you disconnected from the real world, but if one of the demonstrators beat a police officer with the flag and pole, and let's just say killed him, when he go in front of the judge, is the judge gonna be like, I'm not gonna give you murder because you just had a flag and a pole and you was just there protesting. That's it. You didn't go with the intent to kill nobody. You know you did. We're not gonna give you murder. We're just gonna give you trespassing. Because you just had a flag and a pole. That ain't no weapon. When we wake up and see, the reason why we in the problem is because so many of us that elevate to a higher level of living, of operating, are disconnected from where they came from, have no clue. So how can you rule the land when you don't even know the land? So I'm coming from. Young people that used to be a ton, your politicians would be in your streets, check your records, coming door to door to talk to you, sit down in forums and stuff. Republicans trying to do it. You got you got that one dude who, when the winter, well, I'll tell you, the hypocrisy. When the winter hit us, he was going on vacation over in Jamaica somewhere, going into a hot place, got caught. Came back. Yeah, he on a tour bus right now around the country and stuff. In Arizona last time I seen. Yeah. So you got them folks, them hypocrites running around. They going back to old school system. But there used to be a time you knew your politicians. You know what I'm saying? You knew where they heart, where they coming from. They sit at your mama table and everything, and they just trying to know you, trying to get you because they knew I'm out of touch. I be in this Armani suit, you know, Kennedy brothers and all. There's a lot of all kinds of politicians back in them days, man. Beautiful thing, because they understood how the hell I'm gonna talk, help these people. I don't know how they live in their condition. They be out, they looking all at you. They be in your house. See that these politicians ain't doing that. Good politicians don't give a damn about you. Politicians don't give a damn about you. You ain't got no drinking water. Politicians don't give a damn that your mama ain't getting her food stamps. Ain't had it for 3 months, Sean. Don't give a damn about that. And you can call food stamp and hey, look at somebody didn't put it in the system. Yeah, I know. I know. Can you get somebody put in the system? Right? Oh yeah, thank you for your service. You got food stamps today? No. We ain't worried about it. Shit, Sean, we do. We move. The system though. So what we voting for again? To placate a body in a seat to play like they going, yeah, I'm gonna do it. You ain't gonna do nothing, man. Stop. You doing your work right now. You know, I want your opinion. Politicians do their work. This is when politicians do their work. They do their work during the voting. That's the most work they do during the time they need to get vote and get elected. After that, you don't do no more work. They in. I'm in. I do my prescribed meetings. That ain't work sitting there listening to you. Hey, Bob, we get catering from such and such. Yeah, okay. Well, Sugar Lobster doing the meeting. Yeah. And we'll sit down here. Smoke. You got cigar? You got cigar? Yeah, you got paperwork in front of them. All right, how many laws we got? We got 55 laws. Okay, let's look at them. Hey, going over the laws. Ain't nothing gonna get past it. Everybody ain't nothing gonna get past it, and we just gonna go over the laws. Check, let's do this one, sir. Yeah, this will be a good. Yeah, spend 15,000 hours in there. Ain't accomplished nothing. Ain't law. Go to the cop. Go to the chamber, Senate. Go to the House. All that. They sit up there. 30. We need this. Blah, 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 argue. Blah, blah, no, we ain't gonna do this. Then shut the whole thing down. Then come to the news talking about we can't come to a compromise. Blah, blah. Who put work in there? That sounds like vacation to me. Hell, I do that at home. Got paper sitting on the table, looking at my bill. Mm-hmm. Who I need to call? What I need. Mama, you okay? Got to take mom to the bathroom. Spitting facts. And then me and you, we voted for him, but you can't be involved. You ain't involved in the decision making or nothing. You vote me in. I make the decision. I want to hear from you. Town hall meetings and stuff like that. I want all your concerns and all that stuff. I'll write them down. Assistant, write that stuff down. What we voting for? Gotta go more in depth while we voting, man. Can't just tell people to go out and vote. We've been doing that. Work hard. Pat our feet hurting. Stand in line, long lines. No, we don't care the ballot box. Ballot box broke. This ballot box does that, or this ballot box did electric did it. Can't even get that figured out. I'm gonna leave with this. If not one of, at least the top 3 smartest countries in this world. If not one of, at least the top 3 smartest countries in this world. We got so many apps that work and generate and do great things for us. We got Bitcoin, site, crypto, cash out, this, that, PayPal. We got everything. And this stuff working. I ain't never seen none of the system go down. And everybody be like, man, the system went down and boom, took my deal, did it. I ain't seen it, right? Okay. They saying it ain't happening, but we ain't seen it in mass scale, right? No newsworthy type stuff. Watch this. You really want to tell a fool like me that we can't get the voting system where that it ain't corrupt, where that it's easier. We too dumb. Elon Musk can get them cars, them electric cars pumped out. Him and Cat Daddy, I don't know the blonde dude, Virgin. They can get them damn rockets. They can get them built quick and get them out here. But we too stupid to come up with a simple system to count ballots. That's what my government want me to believe. Man, stop playing with me, man. We here. We here. You can't see through it. You try to get us to vote. You go get them to vote. They're the ones you need for the future. They're the ones gonna be the future. They looking at your system like, you can't even get them things to work. Why I'm gonna stay in line? Why I'm gonna stay 8, 3, 4, 5, miss work, this, that, to go vote, to get on the news, could go look on the news the next week. Well, these ballots don't count. They threw these ballots in the trash. We couldn't get these people couldn't go, and just a system that's corrupt for it to be like that. It's geared to be that dysfunctional, this. So the winner don't win, and the one who they won't win, stop playing with people. We, the people. When do we get tired? Tell you. It can only be me. Come with truth. My truth, my understanding, my transparency, my power to speak to the power. All right. Love you. I'll continue to work hard on myself. I will continue to work hard to understand, understand, and I'll continue to work hard to preach what I preach, how I preach. Anybody got some constructive criticism or other things? Hey, put it out there, man. I'm here to listen. I'm not no closed person. I'm no closed down person. Complex. But easy to work with. All right. Thank you for all the love, to all the goddesses, all the gods, all the great people that are out there who really, really, and this is just wholehearted. Every time I talk about it, I stand on it. I want you to know, even those who um, don't necessarily like what I say, like me, or agree with it. That's cool. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing to understand, it still sparks something in you. All right. If you're envious of anything I say, if you're just mad, upset, or anything, it sparks something in you. It sparks something in you. That's the only way we come to them feelings, them type of feelings. All right. If you stayed and you stayed, you mad, you spark something in you, and you understand. You might not like what was said, but you like, you're right. And what I encourage all of us to do is check the checker. Man. We're so quick to check the people that are just bringing the message and know it's the truth. That the people we talking about and things like that, we're not identifying certain people. We're identifying all of us who work in these forms. If that's your mom, your dad, your uncle, George, whoever it is. If I had somebody working in any of these forms, the government, the judicial system, a lawyer, a police officer, anything in my house, living in my house, you can best believe as I'm spewing on this thing and I hear about, where your son, officer such, beat us. Hey, whoa, what you doing out there, bro? Check the checker. Because I can't not be an innocent bystander and call myself innocent. Well, that's my dad. He the judge. He the reason why, and like, oh, whoa, why you putting that cat away from hot dogs? Like, and then let another cat out who a killer, who will kill him and show he'll kill him. But you let him go. See what I'm talking about? We check each other, man. This is what this is about. This is what this is about, man. That's how you bring a better human condition into our lives. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. I always want each other to do better, know better, do better. And then we get the bad apple, we know we can identify it because everybody out trying to do the best. And we what the heck? And we get it, see it for what it is, and be like, no, you gotta go. You gotta go. You either evolve, change, help us out, or you get off this bus, man, because you ain't doing nothing but destroying it, being destructive. A lot of people don't like that mirror. They don't like that mirror. We all like our vices. Shit, I like mine. Sure do. Got people trying to work me. That nah, I ain't out here hurting nobody, man. I promise I ain't hurt you. If you looking at me and you get hurt and you getting hurt, then that's your problem. Quit looking at me. Stop looking at me. What is the reason why you continue looking at me? Love, highest level. Please have a blessed day, beautiful day. Go hard, all right? Work to love somebody, man. Love yourself, though. Limit that. You can't love nobody if you don't love yourself. I ain't talking about no like. Oh, I like me. No, you gotta love you. You gotta learn to love you. That's what this society failed. When come out that womb, man, mama should be teaching that baby how to love yourself. I love football. Put that ball in his hand. Put that baseball. Put that glove on him. You know what I'm talking about? You get them baby pictures of them baby. And put the hat on him. And all the out making the baby like, hey, look at my baby. Man, love on your baby and nurture your baby and not use your baby as a display. Love on our babies. True love. Nurturing. Intelligence, wisdom, natural understanding of the world around them. We get them. Love y'all real talk. Hope y'all have a real beautiful rest of the day. I'll share.